Hello everyone, my name is Monica Singleton and I'm a volunteer for Model Cities. Today I'm going to demonstrate to you how you knit a cow scarf. And the size of the needles, which I'm going to use in this task, is going to be size 9 needles. You can also crochet, which is a K crochet. So what you need to have your yarn, your needles, and your small needle, and then you need to have your scissors, okay? I usually like to use a thick yarn because it comes out better with um, the cow scarf. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make a loop. And once I make this loop, I'm going to put it inside the needle. And then when you're knitting, what you're doing is you're just transferring the yarn to back and forth, it's transferring. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna wrap this around my finger and I'm gonna take one loop. 13 stitches is what I'm gonna put on this needle. Okay, number 1, this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. This is a very easy task and it's very simple. You should be able to do this. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my needle inside and it's going to kind of look like an X. And I'm going to wrap my yarn around the needle. And then I'm going to bring the needle down and then I'm going to transfer it over to my right needle. And I'm going to continue to do that. Okay? So you put your yarn, you put your needle in, and then you just wrap it, and then you just bring it over to your needle. So like I explained to you before, it's just like transferring from one needle to the next, which is very simple and easy. Okay, we have 13 stitches, okay? And you can make as many stitches as you choose to, that's your choice. Okay, I'm bringing it over. And then when you bring your needles in, I always look at it, just look at it as being an X. And then you wrap it around, you bring it down, and then you bring it over. Okay, you continue to do this step until we get all the 13 stitches over on our right needle. Okay, continue to do this. Okay. All right. Okay. And like I said, try to use a thick yarn because it comes out better. But it's your choice what you want to use. I just find that to be easier. Okay. Now we have transferred all the yarn over to our right needle, which was supposed to have 13 stitches. What we do is we take our scissors and we cut this little end off a little bit. Okay. We continue. Let's make sure that you have okay, 13. I have 14 on here, but that doesn't matter. You can continue to work with that. Okay. You continue to wrap around. Okay, so you're just transferring from one needle to the next needle. You put it in like this, hold it like this here, and then you wrap it like this. And then you bring it down, and then you bring it over. Okay. You continue to do that. And I'm going to continue to do some stitches for you. Okay? You continue to wrap it. Okay. Okay, you hold it up like this here to make sure you see that X, and then you wrap it. You have 2 stitches in knitting. You can do the purl stitch or do the straight stitch, which we're doing the straight stitch in this, on this task. Okay. And we continue to go over, and you just transfer it from one needle to the next. Make sure that your hands are supporting these needles. Hold it like this here to make sure that you're supporting it. You're the one in control of the needles. Okay. All right. And then we just continue. Okay, you look at your stitches. Okay, look at your stitches. And make sure that the stitches are correct. Okay. All right. And you can make this scarf. You can use as many stitches as you choose to. Okay? The stitches are supposed to be 13 stitches and the width is 3.5. Okay. I'm going to continue to transfer this over again. Make sure that you control your needles. All right. Okay. 2. I use a thick yarn, but you can use any type of yarn that you choose. Okay. Let's continue. And you can use any size of needles that you want to as well. I find these needles to be really handy when you're trying to make scarves. This is why I chose these needles. Okay, you continue to wrap, and then you make sure when you're wrapping it, you just wrap it around, you bring it down, and you bring it over. You put it up, you wrap it, and then you bring it over. Just like I said, you're transferring the yarn from one needle to the next. Okay. This is very simple and easy. This is how it should start looking. Okay. What I'm going to do, I'm going to demonstrate to you once you finish this, because you can measure it. I'm going to measure this, the cow scarf, so you'll know what length you want it to be. Okay. Take my measuring tape. Okay. And you start from the top. And this is 16 inches length. And the width is 10 inches. And once you finish this cow scarf, this is how it's supposed to look. You put it over like this here. And it's very easy and simple. Thank you very much. D. I'm finished. Well, I mean, I hope they didn't record all that.